Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, last week it was hope you had a happy Passover. So this week, to be fair and balanced, hope you had a happy Easter. All the peeps of the world. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is wannabe. You know, somebody who's so insecure and immature they just jump onto whatever the newest thing is. It's kind of sad, really. For instance, this crowd waited hours to buy the latest gadget that can't multitask or print or take pictures or play most videos, just so that they can be the very first to complain when the upgraded one that can comes out at a much lower price. They're cool. Well, right now, everybody is kind of a wannabe for this year's census, except, of course, for the people who don't want to be. Some people didn't return their forms because they hate the government, or because they're lonely and they want the census taker to come visit, and they can't afford the visits from the UPS guy anymore when they order stuff from QVC. It's kind of sad. Now, there's also a category of people who do want to be in the news, but they're unhappy about the reason why. Now, this can happen to a person or a company or an institution. And a good PR person might help to fix things, or a good lawyer, or a good rehab clinic, or a good army. Now, not everybody on the news is a wannabe trying to get famous. Sometimes it's hard to tell. For instance, there's a doctor in Florida who put up a sign telling his patients who voted for Barack Obama to go away. Now, maybe he didn't realize that the stampede of reporters to his office were, media people who mostly voted for Obama. He's a urologist. I hope he had plenty of paper cups. So, boys and girls, you're going to have to decide for yourself whether you, someone who thinks and does things on your own, or whether you're just someone who copies the things people buy, or the way they dress and do their hair, or even the way they sing a song. It's up to you. And now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Tyler in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Hi, Tyler. Tyler writes, Dear Uncle Jay, how come people are still talking about healthcare reform? Isn't it over now that the bill passed? Or can people still do something about it? Thanks, Tyler. Get used to people still trying to do something about it. You've got to remember, lots of things that were supposedly settled long ago still have lots of people trying to change them back. You see, people don't always agree about whether things changed forward or backward. So there's still death panels in waiting for all of these things. Don't forget, you can see more at www.UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.